You feel it, don't you? That quiet hum beneath the noise of daily life, the unshakable sense that something is off. You wake up every morning, follow the same routines, listen to the same voices telling you how to live, what to think, what to fear. But deep down, there's an unease, a whisper in the back of your mind that refuses to be silenced. Something in your soul stirs, restless, searching for answers. Because you know, this world is not what it seems. Look around. The same wars, the same empires, the same patterns repeating like a broken record. We're told humanity is progressing, evolving, moving toward enlightenment. Yet here we are, caught in an endless loop of destruction and deception. The truth is, we have been here before. We were warned. The prophets spoke of it. The scriptures recorded it. The ancients carved it into stone. But time and time again, humanity forgets. We are lulled into slumber, distracted by trivial pursuits, blinded by illusions of safety and control. But you are not here by accident. If you are listening, then something, or someone, wants you to wake up, to see, to understand. The question is, will you awaken, or will you fall with the rest? History is not linear. It spirals. Each age carries echoes of the last, reflections of choices made long before. The Tower of Babel, Babylon, Rome. Civilizations built on the illusion of power, only to crumble into dust. The leaders change, the faces shift, but the force behind them remains the same. They tell you that humanity is advancing, that we are moving forward into a golden age. But the reality, the wars have not ceased. The corruption has not faded. The chains of control have only grown stronger, wrapped in new disguises, hidden beneath distractions. The ancients knew. They tried to warn us. They saw the cycles of history repeating, the rise and fall of nations, the endless struggle between truth and deception. Every civilization believes itself to be different, invincible. They build their towers higher, their armies stronger, their illusions deeper. And every time, they fall, brought down by their own arrogance, their own blindness. And now, we stand at the edge of the next great fall. The cycle is closing. The warnings are growing louder. But who is listening? Everything you see is part of the construct. The systems that govern you, the distractions that entertain you, the comforts that lull you into complacency. All of it is designed to keep you asleep. From the moment you are born, you are conditioned to accept this reality as truth. You are told what to believe, what to fear, what to trust. The media tells you who the enemy is. The corporations tell you what you need to be happy. The government tells you they are here to protect you. But have you ever questioned it? Have you ever wondered who truly pulls the strings? Long ago, control was crude. Tyrants ruled with iron fists, enslaving bodies through brute force. But now, the chains are invisible, and that makes them even stronger. Control is no longer taken by force. It is given, offered up willingly in exchange for convenience, for comfort, for security. They want you docile, distracted, dependent, because a mind that is asleep does not question. A mind that is asleep does not resist. They keep you busy with meaningless struggles, feeding you illusions of freedom while ensuring you remain trapped. The wars of today are not fought with swords and guns. They are fought in the mind. And the greatest deception of all, that you are free. There has always been a war. Not of nations or armies, but of principalities, of unseen forces moving behind the veil. The scriptures spoke of it, a battle not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, authorities, and spiritual forces in high places. You have felt it. The unease, the creeping darkness, the moments when reality itself seems thin, as if something just beyond your perception is watching, waiting. This war is not new. It has raged since the beginning, and it is nearing its final act. The deception is growing stronger. The technology of man is reaching a point of no return. The world is uniting under banners that promise peace but are, in truth, setting the stage for control unlike anything seen before. Those who wake up, those who resist, will be seen as the enemy. They will be mocked, silenced, cast out, because the truth is dangerous to those who profit from the lie. But you are not alone. Many are waking up. Many are beginning to see through the illusion. And once you see, you cannot unsee. The question is, will you stand for the truth, no matter the cost? The ancients left messages for us, warnings carved in stone, whispered through prophecy, and encoded in sacred texts. Some were destroyed. Others were hidden away, locked in secret archives, dismissed as mere legend. But the truth has a way of resurfacing. They knew. They foresaw a time when the world would be led astray, when deception would become so vast, so deeply woven into the fabric of society, that even the wise could stumble. The warnings were clear. A great deception would come, so convincing, so absolute, that even those who seek the truth might be blinded. A system of control would rise, binding the world together under the illusion of unity and peace, masking its true purpose, domination. A false light would emerge, offering hope, salvation, and progress, while secretly leading humanity into bondage. They called it Babylon. They called it the beast. They called it the great falling away. And now, before our very eyes, it is unfolding. The past is being erased. Statues torn down. Ancient knowledge rewritten. Truth distorted beyond recognition. History itself is being altered to serve an agenda. The future is being engineered by unseen hands, by forces operating from the shadows, pulling the strings of nations, economies, and ideologies. Everything is shifting. The foundations we once relied on, faith, family, identity, are being dismantled, brick by brick. What was once unthinkable is now celebrated. What was once sacred is now ridiculed. What was once real is now dismissed as fantasy. They told us this would happen. But the ancients didn't just leave warnings. They left us a promise that in the darkest hour, a light would shine. That those who see the truth, who refuse to bow, who refuse to be deceived, will endure. That the system, no matter how powerful, no matter how complete, will not win. They spoke of a remnant, a people who would not conform, who would not surrender, who would stand firm when the world demanded submission. And now, as the moment of decision approaches, that remnant is being revealed. We are on the edge of something irreversible, a moment where you must choose between truth and illusion, between freedom and control, between waking up or staying asleep. There will be no second chances, no way to undo what has been set into motion. The deception is nearly complete, and soon the choice will be made for you. The time is short. The world is changing faster than ever before. The warnings are no longer whispers, they are shouts. You can ignore this. You can dismiss it as just another theory, just another story. Or you can pay attention. You can start asking questions. You can start seeking the truth. You can wake up, because the cycle is closing. The deception is reaching its peak. And soon, very soon, there will be no turning back. If you refuse to be lulled into ignorance, if you want to uncover what they have hidden, then join us. Subscribe and stay awake. The time is short and the truth is waiting. Will you hear it? Or will you sleep through the final warning?